Hey, what's up? This is Jay from Awakening with Spirituality. I want to talk about how everything leads to completeness. Every challenge can be an aspect to find completion. So let's say you lose something. Let's say it's a loved one or money or something like that, or an opportunity, a career opportunity, and it's something that you care about and it's something that hurts you. Well, sure enough, it will. But as time goes on, with this pain that you have, it's an opportunity to become more complete within yourself. To A, realize that you might not need the thing externally as much as you would have thought before you lost it. And B, well, actually A leads into B. B, you start to develop the qualities within yourself that very thing represented in your life. So say it's a loved one and you lose them, whether it's a partner or someone in your family or a friend or something, right? You had it while it lasted and it was good until they left for whatever reason. They could have died, they could have left, life could have taken you apart, whatever it may be. But whatever it was that they brought out within you then becomes something you can develop. If they're a very loving person and you felt loving around them, maybe you become more loving in and of your own self without them being there, right? Because if you really think about it, anytime you're interacting with anybody or anything, they're simply bringing something out within you, right? Because you can't truly experience or perceive them, not fully, right? You're experiencing your reaction to them, right? So if someone smiles, right, or someone's angry, it elicits something within you. But it elicits something within you. You can't truly actually perceive them fully. You're perceiving yourself. So when something or somebody leaves, that's an opportunity to feel within yourself what it was that they brought out within you without needing them as a catalyst to bring it out. You can then source that feeling within yourself. And that becomes a more completion of yourself. And that's the beauty of loss. Though it's bad on the surface and though it's tragic and horrific at times, it can bring something out deeper within you. And to my mind, I believe that everything people do, which isn't completely necessary, like getting a job, survival, and so forth, everything that they want within their heart or soul is something that brings them to completion, brings them to oneness with the universe, oneness with themselves, something that gives them some joy or some delight. So, if you see these beautiful fields in New Hampshire, right? This is beauty. This is the beauty of nature, right? There's something instinctive that people like about this. It brings them in touch with themselves, right? So when they finish the work day, they may come to a place like this and sit and be still. Like Ralph Waldo Emerson or Henry David Thoreau, one of those people, I think it's Thoreau, he sat in Connecticut for years in a cabin by a pond. And he wrote a book called Walden about it. It's a short book, but it's about his meditative and transcendental experiences while being completely away from everything. He developed a sense of completeness. And that energy put itself into the book, and that's why the book has lasted the course of time. It's over 150 years old, and people still read it today. Because there is a depth of thought within it that the readers today resonate with. And I'm sure readers through time have resonated with it enough to pass it down through generations, to the point that we today can access it handily and easily and readily. So that's the beauty of nature. But the beauty of nature is something that brings something out within us. That's why we perceive the beauty within it. So everything ultimately leads to completeness when you allow it to. If you allow this gaping hole, this gaping wound to fester and become bigger, and you become very depressed, these are natural feelings and emotions to happen in the short term, right? Of course. But in the long term, the letting go comes from letting go of the thing that you had and allowing something deeper and bigger and better to emerge from within you. And then from there, that's where the true beauty in your life externally arises. That's when you see beautiful vistas. You end up finding yourself in more beautiful places, around people that are nicer, around people that can be part of your path and journey in ways that are more natural, fitting, and authentic. That's the magic and beauty of the universe, the universal consciousness moving everybody as if it's a master puppeteer. So when you lose something, it opens a door for other things, but more importantly, it opens a door for you to find yourself.